Yeah, the door is blocked.
So, a couple of days later, probably my boards have bent a little by now. Yep. But that was also a little the case on the first day already, so that's not really weird. Okay, I'm gonna get them off and see if they are still straight enough to put here. And otherwise I will wet them first to get them straight again. Yeah, they basically become bananas. Let's see if I wet them, if I can get them a little bit more straight so we can do that part. This came out pretty okay. Here it's nice straight with wall. Here it's hanging a little bit over. But further over here we have a whole gap. And this is because these two walls were not in the same depth. So here we still need a layer to blend it over in the existing wall. And the top is come out really smooth. Luckily from the bottom you don't see how smooth it is because it doesn't fit with the rest of the house. So the reason I didn't want to use the boards, what I said last time, was because you can see here, for instance, I used the Hero board to create the opening for the window. And as soon as you put the Dutch clamps in, you have the possibility of the wall cracking. But Adam came up with a really good solution, like just pre-drill the first part of the hole. So you go at least through the existing rendering and then let the hook up in the schist that is behind it. And that prevented the wall from cracking, so that was a pretty good idea. And now I'm going to do the same there. What are you doing, sweetie? That's Zwaan's desk. He still needs to finish it for the Ghost Town news. Hey, sweetie. Oi, sweetie. Ooh, you're dusty. Dusty dog.
got it in your hand. I was looking for that.
The shovel.
That'll work well. And just pour that all in.
Yeah.
You good? You alright? Is it a cramp? Oh. It's not something I can help with then, is it? I thought you'd like cut yourself or something. Did you stretch this morning? Did you stretch this morning?
No. Fuck. Oh.
I just, like I say, I don't want to go breaking things while I'm here. You know what I mean? So like,
Things break here constantly.
yeah, I don't want to break them when, if you get me.
Animal size coffee.
Yeah, it looks okay. Wouldn't that be funny though if you just noticed I hadn't recorded?
It's getting pretty chilly in the mornings already. It does look beautiful. Girls, direita, direita. Boa. Zoey, anda cá. Zoey. Zoey, you're confusing Akira. Anda cá. Zoey, anda cá. We're not going to see Toby today. We're going up the mountain. See you in a bit, sweetie.
Bye, Akira. Bye, beautiful.
Bom dia. We're in Castelo Branco because today Adam's going home. So 3 weeks is going really fast. But Adam's probably going to be back soon.
Yes,
Did you have a good time, Adam?
I did.
Yeah?
Amazing.
Good. So we're dropping him off in Castelo Branco now because he's going to take the coach to Lisbon. It's only €16. Very easy. You have some final words, Adam, for the YouTube audience?
I don't really know. It's been amazing. So like, you should all come along and visit. It's amazing.
Yeah, so Adam was volunteering and for 3 weeks. And if you also want to volunteer at the Portugal project, see the link to the website in the description. And maybe you can also meet Adam because he's coming back soon.
Very soon.
Okay, easy. Wow. Action. And action. You. How about you for some action? Hey, sweetie. Why? That's my coffee. Sleepy already, Akira? Good midday, everybody. So, you saw me take Adam to the bus station. Adam has left. But he will be back soon. We do need to find Adam some form of accommodation. So, the door is completely bricked up, and you saw us put like a sign behind it. If anybody ever breaks this down, they see we restored it in 2023. Yeah, and this part we also did. So that also came out pretty well. Still need to finish this up here. And fill this up a little. But for the rest, all the big parts are done. Now I'm considering putting a layer like on everything because some parts, yeah, like the cracks and stuff, some cracks we also have to open up. But there's paint on this wall, so probably needs to come off first. But I have something exciting because, for me at least, this afternoon there should be coming a traditional Portuguese plasterer, renderer. They don't use plaster here. Who works with cement to plaster the walls. And it's the father of a newfound friend of mine. Thank you very much, Sergio, for bringing by your father to explain some stuff. I think they should be coming any minute now. So he's gonna explain to me how the Portuguese will do it, because they also saw me struggle in the video. Us, Adam and me, were struggling. So hopefully he can give some tips on how to proceed. Still needs to be a lot done. So here was everywhere like walls, because it was like small spaces. So I take all the walls out, make here like a new, the same thing also with the boards. But now
the first thing when he knows gorillas, but it's been a while since he's not here.
Yeah.
So when we just arrived, they said, who did the roof? It was him. But
yeah. I get compliments for the roof.
Inglês good. Português bonito.
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 Obrigado, senhor.
Bom.
Muito trabalho.
Ah, sim, muito trabalho. Ok, não. Muito trabalho. Ficar bem. Para ficar bem. É fazer um novo.
I did here.
Isto.
I have this. And when
Isto ficava muito giro.
Akira now.
Ele ficava muito giro. Se ele tirasse estas pedras, este rolo todo.
No.
I use this one.
Yeah. But
No.
it's not the best one.
Like normal sponge, like this.
Yes. Yeah, this one is okay.
Mas tem que ser depois a macia.
But this one is a bit harder. It needs to be more soft.
If you put water inside.
Yeah, I know, but still
Very hard.
the other one is like the sand, not the same sand, but the sand in the beach, which is more.
I have that sand before.
There's some discs
Aqui
that
com
you
uma
can
régua.
put on the grinder, you know,
Yes.
that you can
Aqui.
just softly,
Aqui com uma régua, vez outra. Estás a ver aqui?
and then you can use the
Aqui em cima.
ruler
Aqui em cima.
to see if
Sim,
things
velho.
are.
Vou dar conta que custa.
It's special for cement.
Normal, it's for construction because the coat,
Yes.
the yellow paint that it has, it's for the cement to not stick.
Yeah. We have this in Holland, only it's brown. Like brown paint. But I couldn't find it in Portugal.
O que posso dizer é estas aqui.
É.
This will not
Mas
work.
agora não
Who has
precisa.
it? Like Montouille has it also?
No,
Agora não.
this normally you have to find
Agora
it
não tem.
Maximat or Gablon.
O outro é, brinca o Marseille, ferramentas. E depois já o Estácio Marseille,
Line them, make them straight with the level.
para duas,
And then you
dois
fill
metros.
with the cement you...
Chinês. Na chinês, já está a loja.
Ah, sim.
Está a loja barata, com €1, €2. Se é melhor, se é melhor. Depois, agora, para passares assim. A outra é boa para isso, faz tudo.
Ah.
You can do...
E
lots
depois
of things
assim,
with
faz,
the cheaper
fazer
ones.
assim, assim. Massa, assim mesmo.
See.
Assim mesmo.
I have another one.
It's similar to this one,
Mas
but
maior,
bigger.
maior, maior.
I saw it in the...
Normally they are grey. Não são cinzentas.
Sabe?
They have like a grey color.
É mesmo para ele trabalhar. Porque ele também pega por baixo. Para trabalhar é melhor. Faz. E a pessoa depois perguntou e não fez. O meu trabalhar é com dignidade.
Coffee or something? You just have one?
So that was quite an interesting bunch of information. A lot of good tips. Where to start? Well, like I thought, if I want to do a whole layer over the existing walls, the paint needs to come off. Either they have this chemical stuff, has a chemical reaction and the paint comes off and then you brush it off. Or a suggestion is water pressure washer. A pressure washer. Yeah, you need one of the little bit stronger ones then, and he had us talking about a rotating nozzle that would work best. I do have a very powerful pressure washer in my shed, but that's only the motor thing and there's no hoses with it. Yeah, I think there's input hose, but no nozzle to spray with, so maybe we can do something with that. I think it's a professional pressure washer. So if I want to do a whole layer, and he says it's up to you, you can either try to fill in all the cracks and stuff and try to get it a little bit straight, but it's also very possible to put on a small layer depending on how deep how much difference there is in the wall. I don't mind it being a little bit curvy, so I think I'm gonna try and put on a layer. He explained to me how they put it on, how they flick it, and he also says, yeah, the water is depending on like what you need at that moment. When there's not enough water, it will fall off, and when there's too much water, it'll drip off. And he said he didn't treat the schist any different than the tijolo. So also wet the wall and just flick on the same kind of mixture for cement. So that's good. He did have a point here on the last wall that the last part that I cemented up here, because it's coming a little bit outwards, and that is because of the boards who directly bend when they get wet, or directly over the next couple of hours. And he said, why don't you use the board that is meant for this? And yeah, the funny thing is, I've been looking for this. We have it in Holland also. It has like a brown layer on it, and I wasn't able to find it here. And he showed me a picture, and it's yellow here, and it's also wood glued and then in different kind of ways, so it doesn't bend so much when it gets wet. So apparently they also have it here at the Brico Marché. So we're gonna check that out. We're done for this room, but I still need to cement some stuff here and there. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fill that whole cavity, like because it's going a little bit outwards, there's a whole cavity that would need to be filled up, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. I don't mind if that goes a little bit outwards in the top. But yeah, some deeper holes still need to be filled up before a sort of rendering layer can go on, like here next to the door. And yeah, I'm gonna try it myself first, with some help from some willing volunteers maybe. And he said, yeah, if it's undoable for you, then maybe my father can come and help you out to do it. But I'm first gonna try it myself. But not now, because we're gonna leave this room now as it is, and we're first gonna continue in the kitchen and the bathroom, and more specifically the bathroom, because there still needs to be a whole wall made there, with a door. Also from this Portuguese senor I got the compliments on rebuilding the roof and my work in the house. They came driving into Garidas, and they live in a village right here next to mine. So they know what it looked like. And as soon as they came driving into the village, the father said, huh? Did he do that? Yes, he did that. The nice roof you see when you enter the village. So yeah, thank you for that. So next stage, we need to have a wall here. So this looks a little bit crappy still. So what needs to happen here is I want to have the same distance here from the wall to here as from this wall to here. So I'm going to measure out where in this point that distance is, that distance. And then we're going to go from there to wherever that is. And wherever that is, I'm going to cut this off. And probably we need to fill up the hole there by Akira. Akira. Ooh. No, it's a wasp, sweetie. Leave the wasp alone. No, sweetie. Now, Akira. Don't be like your sister. Zoe had a whole fat lip the other day. And after that she ate a wasp. And after that she got stung in the ear. It was a couple of days ago. It wasn't Zoe's 2 days. So yeah, we're going to cut this off and then probably fill up the hole in the bottom there. And then we have to cement here a wall. Up until here probably. And the beams for the ceiling are going to probably come on here or on the new wall towards there. And then this top part probably also needs to be cut off, because that's a lot higher now than it is there. So yeah, we need to see to get that all on the same height and then put in some beams and make a ceiling. Never done that before. I have cemented the wall before, so let's start with that. We do need to get also an opening for the door. So I'm planning to take the measurements from the door and make an exact wooden frame that we can put up temporarily here. So I can cement around this. Yeah, and then we remove the frame and find the door to put in. And the door obviously is going to go turn outwards. It is, I heard, a lot bigger in real life than it is on video. It's quite, what will it be? Maybe 4 square meters? But it does have these kind of unusable corners. Although we have some ideas for that. Don't know how far I'm going to come today because the day is almost over. Well, that's not true. But most of the day is gone already. I need to do some more shopping, girls. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, so I'm getting really confused with these door sizes. Yeah, see you in a bit, sweetie. Because I remember for the outside door, I took exactly the size of the door to make the opening. But for inside doors, I was looking in Holland how they measure it. It appears that the openings are all a little bit bigger than the size of the door, like 2 meters by 80. So probably I'm worried about nothing, but before I make the opening too big or too small, let's just buy the door that's going in there. Finally, new stripes! And those who know, know. Let's go to Brico first and see if they have the wood that the guy was talking about for the pouring the concrete. Maybe at the construction department. Just a second. doors. Nope. Yes. Very smooth. ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuándo? No price. Found it. Okay, so that should be a much better solution. Yes, yours. Yeah, so I don't want a sliding door, I just want a normal closing door. But a sliding door leaves some room, and I want it also to be a little bit soundproof. Yeah, so it was lucky that I went to look for the sizes, because they're a couple of centimeters bigger with the frame. Let's go to my favorite DIY store now. Yeah, so Maxmat is more like the real builder store. Also mostly a little cheaper. I'm gonna take a card because I'm convinced I can find something. I really don't like the finish on this. That looks horrible. So I think if we paint this, it would be fine. And this one they have a 70, and this one they only have an 80. And that's another day come and gone. The days do go fast like this. I had the ambition to be in my new house by the end of the year. And I was talking to the Portuguese who came by today about it. And they also thought it was a little ambitious. Now, I've been accused of being too ambitious a lot of times. But if you don't strive, you never know, huh? Just don't be too disappointed if it takes longer. Sometimes you also need to have a little fun. Hey, Toby. Haven't seen you for a while, mate. So yeah, at least I got the door. And it is a little bigger because it has the side parts. So I'm not gonna use the door. I'm still gonna make a sort of a frame to put in there temporarily, so that we can replace it with a door when the wall is up. Akira! Akira's taking a poo, I think. And what is Zoe doing? What are you doing? Akira! It's Toby. So yeah, we'll continue that in the next video. Bye!